Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Nkenna. I am responsible for everything that goes on here. As you can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a little chit-chatty video. I'm going to be talking about my top five. Insert Drake audio.
Top five.
My top 5 first date tips. And I think it's actually kind of funny. It's our little secret. Not really a secret anymore, but I've not been on a first date in like 6 years. Not like 6 years, in 6 years. And another secret, since we're all friends here, that is my only first date that I've ever been on. So I haven't been on a first date since then, and if I were to go on a first date, I guess these would be my tips or advice that I would give myself. Like, you always want people to be like, what would you do for yourself, or what would you tell yourself? So if I was going on a first date, this is what I would tell myself. Let's get to it. Tip number 1, arguably the most important tip that I'm going to give you in this whole video, is to smell good. Make sure that you are not funky. You're not going on a first date because that is a deal breaker within itself. I am just so about hygiene and smelling good. Smells. You see these nostrils, like I smell all the smells. So yeah, make sure that you smell good, bathe. And when you do bathe, make sure you put on the deodorant and then put on the body spray. So 2 of my favorite perfumes of all time are Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana and Black Opium by YSL. Those are absolutely amazing. I love them. They smell so good. I like to wear them on special occasions. If I'm going on a school interview, if I'm going to like a nice formal function, those are what I'm gonna wear rather than my everyday like Bath & Body Works body spray. So if you're like me, you're a young person or a young professional trying to come into your own, figure out what is your signature fragrance, then I would definitely recommend using Scentbird. So Scentbird is a subscription service, and every month they're gonna send you a deluxe trial size of a perfume or a cologne. It's $14.95. Like I said, it's for a month. Every month they send you a new one, so you get to try it out. If you didn't like that month's fragrance, then you don't ever have to get it again. You can try something new the next month, but if you did like that, then you can get the same thing, or again, you can just keep trying different things every single month. So once you do get your fragrance, it's gonna come in this black velvet container, and once you take it out of that velvet bag, then it just comes in this tube. So this month is a champagne color. So to reveal the actual fragrance that you get this month, you just pull here at the very top, and this month I got EB Florals by Buterbaugh Thorns Rose. And if you want to put it back in, you just simply slide it back in there and push it down. So as the name suggests on this one, it smells very, very floral. It has like kind of a fruity smell to it, but it definitely has that floral scent. And I'm kind of like, I'm gonna have to wear this more to see if I really do like it. At first, I'm like, okay, it's all right, like it's okay. But it's probably not something, if I smelled it, that I'd be like, oh my goodness, I have to buy this immediately. So if you do like your fragrance for that month, or even if you don't, then go on their website, rate it, and then it generates better recommendations for following months. So something that I've noticed with my perfumes is I generally like very like warm, spicy kind of musk type of smells. I don't know, that's a lot of descriptive terms there, but I like a lot of those fragrances in that genre, in that family. Something that I was laughing, I was like, I feel like my perfumes all smell like very sexy men. And that's the best description that I can give. Tip number 2 would definitely be to make sure that you are on time. I think that being late should be punishable by jail time, and especially if you're on a first date, you do want to make sure that you're on time. So anywhere from meeting 10 to 15 minutes before you're saying that you're going to meet for the date sounds pretty good, and you can attribute for any car trouble or any other trouble that you might meet. Just always aim for being there 10 to 15 minutes early, and not just on first dates, just with anything in life. Tip number 3 would be to let somebody know where you are going. Anytime I go somewhere that I am just by myself, or if I'm not used to being in that space, then I always make sure that I airdrop my location to my siblings and then to my friends, whoever I'm texting at that moment. I make sure to airdrop my location just so that they know, God forbid anything bad happens to me, but they know where I am if something did happen or if I needed some kind of assistance. And the same would go for if I was to go on a first date or something, then I would let people know. I would airdrop my location, say, this is where I'm gonna be, just so you know. And then just to piggyback off of that, I would say meet in a public space, and bonus points if you can meet during the daytime. Tip number 4 would be to be emotionally available and just be all the way there. So what I mean by that is kind of like a 2-part thing. By being emotionally available, then obviously I would mean that if you just got out of a relationship, then you know yourself and you know where you are at in terms of your healing process or whatever your process is getting over the breakup. So if you just broke up with someone and you're still madly in love with them, I probably would not suggest, I definitely would not suggest going on a first date just to try and get over that person, because hurt people hurt other people, and you're starting a vicious cycle. Because let's say you do go on a first date with somebody that's really awesome, they're really interested in you, and then you just end up stringing them along because you're not over your ex yet. It just becomes a very unfortunate, messy cycle, and you don't want to involve an innocent person in your mess. Like, get yourself together before you go and involve innocent people in this situation, because it's just not good for anybody involved. You end up hurting yourself more. Now you've involved an innocent person. It's not good. So make sure that you're emotionally available. Don't just go out there and start serial dating. Do it when you feel as though you're ready. And then the second part of that would be to make sure that you're all the way there. So when you're on the date, make sure that you're fully invested, you're paying attention, you're really engaging in conversation. Don't be on your phone playing Clash of Clans and trying to see, what is Boo Boo Kitty doing on Instagram and Snapchat. You want to make sure that you're fully paying attention, you're committed to what's going on here, and you're invested. Again, that plays into the whole hurt people hurt people. You don't want to go on a first date and then waste somebody's time, and then now they're out here, they're angry because they're making generalizations and they're just thinking, well, all women waste my time and they just want to be on their phones and they just want to play Clash of Clans. You don't want to make sweeping generalizations. So make sure that you're fully present, invested, you're emotionally available. Just put your best foot forward. You want to form a really good first impression, even if this person is not supposed to be your future spouse or not supposed to be your soulmate. It's just a first date. There's no strings attached. There's no attachment. The worst thing that you could do is waste somebody else's time. Like I said before, all of these things tie in together. The worst thing that you could do is waste somebody's time. And then tip number 5, arguably almost as important as tip number 1, smell good, would be to go with an open mind, but definitely do not lower your standard. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this down for you guys. Standards are important. Everybody needs standards. You should never settle. If it doesn't make you happy, then you don't invest your energy in it. There's no point in settling and then being miserable for your whole life. You have one life to live. Do not settle in anything that you do, whether it's work, whether it's school, whether it's relationship. Do not settle. You deserve to be happy. You only have one life, and life is so fleeting. Okay, that's that portion. Now going back to the keep an open mind. Okay, let's all close our eyes. Think about our ideal man. Close your eyes. My eyes are closed. I know you're peeking. Close your eyes. Keep them shut. Keep them shut tight. No cheating. All right. Now that all our eyes are closed, we're gonna envision our ideal partner, spouse, whatever, ideal envision. Okay, good. You got it in your mind? All right, I've got mine. Tall, good looking, obviously, beard that connects, that's flourishing, that's so beautiful, that they let me deep condition, co-wash, do all of the things, massage with oils. Okay. Articulate, they like to go to church, they have a good career, they're self-sufficient, they respect me. I said tall, I said flourishing beard, preferably Nigerian. Okay, we're thinking nice little chocolate drop. All right, they're tall. I said tall. I said the beard. Okay, we're thinking of all these things. So you don't want to think, okay, if he's not 6'3", I don't want him. Oh, he's 6'2", this date isn't gonna work out. You see what I'm saying here? Oh, he has a beard, but it's semi-flourishing. It connects for the most part, but he got a few little patches. You see what I'm saying here? Do you catch my drift here? You want to keep an open mind. My ideal man, okay, I just described him. Let's just say hypothetically, Michael B. Jordan. Okay, so you go on the first date with Michael B. Jordan, but he doesn't treat you very well. So he looks good, he meets all these criteria for the superficial outer stuff. However, he doesn't treat you well and you're not happy, but you're willing to settle for that because he's your ideal man in terms of superficial things on the outside. But then you have insert blank. I'm not gonna say anybody's name because I can't, no names came to my mind. Insert such and such. That's what we're gonna say. Insert, he is 6'2", he makes decent amount of money, he respects you, he takes you to church, he is all of these things, he is within your standards, but he is not your ideal man, and he will treat you the way that you're supposed to be treated. This is keeping an open mind, my friends. He meets all of your criteria, and that keep an open mind, respect people, respect their time. That's all. That's all. I'm not gonna harp on. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. I'm not gonna harp on about this because we can make a whole video about this, but that is all that I have for you guys today. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. I'll make sure that I include all the information for Scentbird down below. Thank you so much, Scentbird, for teaming up with me so that we could do this video. I really hope that you guys have a very safe, very happy Valentine's Day. Keep all of these things in mind. Let me know if you have any plans for Valentine's Day. Comment down in the description box below. I'm gonna be working. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up. I'll make sure that I include all the information for Scentbird down in the description box below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Don't fail me now, I need you,